Hi, good morning, teachers and friends. Welcome to Pancasila podcast, and chill with us, the podcast that mixes diversity, inclusion, and a sprinkle of good vibes. We are from Group 4, and let us introduce ourselves. I'm Karina,
Hi, I'm Hyunwoo.
Hi, I'm Myeong Hun.
I am Kyoung Joon.
and we are from International Management Major 2023.
So fun. What are we going to discuss today?
As we have conducted an interview a few days ago, today we will dig the ins and outs.
Yes, last Wednesday we did an interview with head of the bank of DBS named Miss Dewey.
We discussed with her a bunch of things regarding the application of Pancasila values in interfaith relations in the industrial world.
That's true, and we picked the banking industry because we believe that the service business industry implies and has more alignment with Pancasila, and how principles like economic justice, social welfare, and ethical business practices are integrated into financial services, fostering a harmonious economic environment.
Amazing. And honestly, I'm becoming interested in working in the bank after having this interview.
What makes that possible, buddy?
The harmony and diversity maintained in DBS working environment really inspires me.
I agree. They are very tolerant towards each other. We can see every aspect of Pancasila and its good sides are being implied in their operation.
Even though every worker in a team has different religions, like Buddhism, Catholicism, Christianity, and Islam, they still respect and celebrate each other's religions.
Oh, I know what this 뭐죠 이게? 이건 따르죠 여기서 그 뭐냐 저거 하고 명훈이까지
Implies.
implies. 다시 한다 그러면? Oh, I know what this implies.
What is it?
It's from the first principle of belief in one and only God. It means that we consider all religions to be the same and are treated equally.
Yeah, like Idul Fitri when they want to fast, or Christmas and Kathina for Buddhism, all are different ethnicities and religions, but they still unite.
I think that's what we have to keep in mind and train this behavior since little.
That's true. Remember when we were at school, from the playground until high school, we always start the day with a prayer.
Right, and I was really shocked that in DBS bank, every day they pick up different leaders from different religions.
Yeah, that's true. So if they choose a Christian prayer on Monday, the remaining people will follow the prayer leader with respect.
Oh, so does it mean on the next day, if the prayer religion is Islam, the remaining people will follow the leader?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, I thought this can happen because I never thought a person would want to pray to different religions. They don't trust.
I know, right? This was so interesting to me. I realized DBS is really trying their best to respect different religions without mocking or insulting religions.
Wow, this company does value these morals, and I think that's one point of what companies around the world has to learn from this Singapore DBS company.
Not just in banking world, but I aspire that we as students can also apply this attitude in our daily life.
We can actually tie this to the construction of some religious place of worship.
We can see that Indonesia highly believes in religion with the majority in Muslim, and I just knew every building or companies in Indonesia has facilities to support the religions recognized.
Yes, therefore, in DBS Bank, they provide complete facilities such as mushola, place for the Muslims to do salat.
I heard that each floor in their office will provide one place where they can carry out their worship.
Not only that, Christians also can hold prayer meetings, so they rent a place on Friday, for example.
So there are many things that are done to facilitate supporting those of different religions without distinguishing or discriminating between each other.
But aren't you all curious about what Ms. Dui's perspective on the interpretation of each principle inside the Pancasila and how it affects the interfaith relations?
Honestly, I don't even remember all of the silas in Pancasila.
What a shame. As Indonesian, we should memorize all of them.
I do remember. The first principle is about God is everything. God is number one. So whoever prays, regardless of religion, the goal is the same, namely one. It's God, only in a different way.
True. The second principle just civilized humanity as human beings. So in DBS, all workers are considered equal and they respect them as human beings in their privacy for them to fulfill their religion, so they will not tolerate or act that injures religion.
So during the fasting season, although not everyone fasts, but because they are fair, for people who fast, they will give them less work time. And for Christmas, so when they are going on leave, Muslim workers will replace them and vice versa.
That's actually a very efficient method of work.
True.
Now I understand the third principle, even though in DBS is very different and varied. They have workers from Sumatra, Batak, Sundanese, Japanese, and Sulawesi. They still think they are the same person, namely Indonesian.
Yeah, so they don't discriminate between skin color, yellow eyes, hair color, or culture or different culture. They still consider themselves as one Indonesian.
Next, the fourth principle. Democracy led by wisdom in representative deliberation. So in DBS Bank, there is something called a leader. There is something called a team. So they are not also sectarians and they discuss whatever it is to achievable.
Yeah, they don't assume that only the leader is right, so they also assume that everyone has the right to express their opinion to achieve the same mission.
And for the fifth principle, social justice for all the people of Indonesia. So it's not because their company is from Singapore, they do not specialize or only prioritize Chinese people or exclude natives, but they are all equal.
What do you exactly mean by equal?
So they give everyone the same rights. For example, the amount of their THR, the holiday and Christmas allowances are all the same in nominal terms.
Wow, I just knew that. I thought THR would be higher.
Besides that, there are also some things that can increase tolerance and respect for differences in religious beliefs among DBS Bank employees.
Yeah, and as you know, Muslims are fasting during Idul Fitri, right? But people of other religions will have to eat at that time, of course. Nevertheless, out of respect for Muslims, they do not eat in front of Muslims. This is respect for other religions.
Oh, I heard they celebrate each other's various religion events together, which is quite odd, isn't it?
You know, banking is all about employees and customers, so anything about them is valuable. But I'm actually surprised that during Christmas season, they still exchange gifts even with the non-Christians.
Yeah, the Muslims and Buddhists also celebrate, decorating according to Christmas traditions.
Even when Eid al-Fitr, they decorate ketupat or lanterns together in the banking hall. They also hold fasting events together, supporting them even though they are not fasting, and they also wear Muslim clothes, or let's say the Quran.
I can smell a strong sense of diversity there, and I'm really happy about it.
I agree.
And there are many ways in which Pancasila can be effectively applied for harmonious and relations in the industrial sector.
Sorry, boleh ulang nggak? Interreligious.
Dari awal ya?
다시.
And there are many.
Okay. And there are many ways in which Pancasila can be effectively applied for harmonious interreligious relations in the industrial sector.
First of all, religion should not be discriminated against, and racial discrimination is also prohibited. Yeah, prohibited.
Right. And before workers are hired, every company had this regulation and gave them a code of conduct on how to respect each other. I don't think we should mock or insult each other.
I agree with that. If they are not observed, they should receive a strong warning. But if something like that happens again, I think I might even have to fire them.
But I'm surprised that they don't have any challenges in implementing and sustaining this.
Yeah, the interpersonal staff really understands the world of work, and never in their work has anyone been racist.
Well, it's truly fascinating to see how DBS Bank embraces the principles of Pancasila in their daily operations, especially in fostering interfaith relations. The level of respect, tolerance, and celebration of diversity within the workplace is inspiring. It's not just about words, they have put these values into action.
Absolutely. I think we all gain a valuable perspective on how their principles translate into real world practice. The emphasis on equality, respect for individual belief, and creating an inclusive environment is something we can all learn from.
Yeah, and it's not just about religious diversity, they extend it to cultural differences as well. The way they celebrate each other's festivals and events regardless of their own lives is truly remarkable.
It's clear that DBS Bank sets a high standard for harmonious interfaith relations. The application of Pancasila values in the industrial sector, especially in the banking industry, can serve as a benchmark for other companies.
I believe this goes beyond the workplace. As students, we should strive to apply these principles in our daily lives, promoting tolerance and understanding in our diverse society.
Yeah, so in conclusion, DBS Bank demonstrates that a harmonious and respectful work environment is not only possible but can also contribute to the overall success of the company. Let's take these lessons with us and work towards a more inclusive and understanding society, embracing the spirit of Pancasila in all aspects of our lives.
Thank you everyone for joining us on this Pancasila chill.
Pancasila chill.
다시 할게. Thank you everyone for joining us on Pancasila Chill's episode. We hope you found it as 뭐죠? Enlightening.
Tunggu. Nanti pas udah selesai, semuanya kayak thank you for listening, terus kayak tangannya ya kayak gini.
Oh,
or something. Okay.
Enlightenin이라고?
Enlightening.
다시 할게. Thank you everyone for joining us on this Pancasila Chill episode. We hope you found it as enlightening as we did. Until next time, stay inclusive, stay diverse, and stay chill. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for listening. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
야 이거 지금 그냥 다 자르자.
Good job.